Hi everybody, it's me again. It's Tammy Peay, guys, coming to you from the Crack House. What's up, guys? Listen, people have been talking to me about this Jada and the Will and the Aunt Viv and the Stacy Dash and all of this shit. I just want people to understand that we have to start to unify somewhere. Jada said, let's not watch the Oscars. We ain't getting shit anyway. I don't see why we watch it anyway. Let's don't watch. Let's see what happens if no black person, because you know black people, don't get mad. Y'all don't have to have a car. Y'all don't have to have a CD or savings bond, but y'all got cable and a flat screen TV. Let's turn that shit to Netflix. Let's watch something else. Let's watch reruns of Good Times. Let's watch something else. Let's don't watch the Oscars and let them feel the impact of losing our viewership, and let them know that we will stand unified if you snub or you overlook our actors and actresses. It's important that our children look at television and see people who look like them. It's very important. It's very important. And this Aunt Viv, what's her name? Aunt Viv, because I can't think of that bitch name. I ain't never knew her name. Her name been Aunt Viv since then. Her name Aunt Viv now. Aunt Viv, madder than a motherfucker at Will. She mad at Jada. She want to say Will's not Oscar worthy. She want to say, only reason Jada saying something because Will wasn't nominated and he can't act anyway. And 30 years ago, if I remember. You bringing up shit from 30 years ago, boo. For you to remember something that vividly from 12, 13, 30 years ago, bitch, you are traumatized, angry, and salty. Will was a child 30 years ago. He was a child living his dream who was making more money than he even dreamed possible himself. What was he supposed to do? Walk away from it and he had reached a point of satisfaction? That's like if I don't want to smoke any more weed, what you gonna do, make me? He didn't want to go to the people and ask for more money. And you wanted to do it on his head and say, since you're the star, why don't you go? You like the badass kid that want the good sister to go ask for shit knowing mommy gonna say yes because your ass ain't got no pull to get it. No, Aunt Viv. No. You shouldn't have divided the people like that. And then to bring up, oh, people are getting killed in the street. Bitch, you ain't been on the internet talking about people dying on the street no other time. I know Jada speaks out for injustice. Jada speaks out about domestic abuse and anything you do wrong and Jada get wind of it, Jada will make a video on your ass and talk about it. It's important, like I said, as black people, we may not have a car, we may not have a CD or savings bond, honey, but 9 times out of 10, you got a big ass flat screen TV and you got cable. Let's don't tune in and let them feel what it feels like to get us to the point where we say, you know what? We're not featuring you. Then we won't have to beg for a platform because you'll understand, just like the other group of people that people are so reluctant to offend, they will be reluctant to overlook us and reluctant to do unfair things to us because they don't know what we're going to do next. As far as you don't have to get violent, you can just turn that shit off and don't feature them. When we don't feature them, they don't make any money. And that Stacy Dash bitch. Now, I didn't have nothing against Stacy Dash. She from Queens, Q-Borough. That bitch is not the voice of authority. She don't speak for all black people. Maybe she speak for a beige group of people, but she doesn't speak for black. I know she don't speak for me because I think we do need BET. We need the Image Awards. We need Black History Month. That bitch said cancel Black History Month. Out of 12 months, we got one, the shortest one, and she don't even want us to have that. If it were not for black jailhouse men's magazines, Stacy, you've been a jailhouse wife on magazines for many years, and that's the only place you've been really working that I saw, where you on King and Smooth and all these little jailhouse magazines making your money off of the market of black men. On BET, on The Game, on Jet. You have made your career and your money with black people. And I really find it crazy that you would say these things. I just want to know, what kind of check did you get to say these things? Because I really don't want to believe that you're that fucking stupid. I really don't want to believe that about this beautiful young lady. She is like out coon and raving. And when you start out coon and raving, Simone, you are on the coon train. You doing it hard. I want us to stand unified. I want us not to watch the Oscars. I want us to find something else to do. And let's catch that shit on Netflix, because the highlight's going to come out anyway, honey. And I really feel bad that Chris Rock is like in the middle. But just like I said, his cable ain't going to go off. But if they call Tammy Peay and say, Tammy girl, Chris got his period, I would go do the Oscars, bitch, because a bitch need a career boost. I would go do the Oscars. I'm not a hypocrite. I would go do the Oscars, but I would tell y'all, girl, don't watch that shit. Catch it on Netflix, because we still have to make sure that they understand that you cannot overlook us, you cannot mistreat us, and you cannot discriminate against us any longer, because we're not going to take it. And what we're going to do is stand unified and try to make sure that they feel the loss of Black viewership. My name is Tammy Peay, everybody, straight from the crack house. Round kittens.